All right, everybody, welcome back to another video, everybody. We're starting the morning off by checking on cows. The last couple cows to calf, we just threw them out on pasture here. We already have a couple babies. We got 8 here. We're waiting on about 8 or 9 to calf. That's all we got left to go, so not too many. Just making sure no one's having trouble calving. I've had a couple backwards ones, but we usually have about 4. Last year at 4%. This year I think we had 3%. So not too many. So we're gonna be chopping some grass silage today, hopefully. We cut yesterday. A couple acres are down. I'd say 20 or so. So we got to do quick chores, and then we're going to get at it once the dew's off. And should be a good day. So we're out here moving the heifers. Had a very real feeling kind of dream last night that this heifer that's been bagging up calved. She had a nice red calf. So keep thinking that she's got a calf out on us one of these days, but she's not supposed to. I think it's just the development of her udder. And it looks pretty damn firm though. If you guys don't recall me saying this, they're supposed to calve out in October, but she's already bagging up, so she must have been bred sometime in August last year. She's gonna calve out now, but I don't think she is. Well, kind of looks like she is, but her back end's not really showing any signs. It's just her udder, so I don't know. Ooh, what do we got here? A leakage. So I siphoned the water out of this tub using the hose that we used to fill it. Took about a day, but it's all empty now. Dragged it up here with the side-by-side. This is a hay field, so is this. But we're gonna section a piece off just so that we got about 30 head of cows. They still need somewhere to graze. So rather than just putting them in the barn and feeding them until their pasture's ready, we're gonna keep them out here. Kind of either, you know, we cut the silage and feed it to them, or they just come and do it themselves. So they spread the manure too, so it saves a little bit of, you know, not so expensive. So we're gonna give them a good section, but we're gonna let them graze it down good. Gonna graze it down like it had been mowed, just so that they don't waste much. It is pretty thick. Brother's not so happy, but I mean, it is what it is. So we got this different style of piping. We got 1.25 or 1.5 inch pipe up here, just all laying on the ground. Highly recommend to bury it if you ever do this. So our oil drum, water trough, stock tanks, troughs, whatever you want to call them, they're working pretty good. They're a little bit heavy to pull, so you got to drag them with the side-by-side, but after that you can kind of muscle them around. So we'll go get that hooked up. I need the special adapter that goes in there. Look at the bend on that. All right, she's tight. So we got her strung across. We got some wicked crop in here. Hopefully they don't trample too much. I did give them a pretty big chunk. They probably will, but we're gonna keep them in here until they clean it up. So let's move them in now. Look at the grass here. Love to drive a disc pine through it too, but we got lots more to drive through. So all right, I have to put up a temporary wire to close that gate up. Now we get to bring them in. I don't even think the cows would come through here. They know this is a hay field. They know they're not allowed in here. They're all confused. What the hell? You giving us a hay field? Are you crazy? No way. They couldn't believe it. They're saying there's no way in hell he's doing that. No, there's a fence there. She's saying, nope, not real. They're not believing it. No, they don't believe it. Come on, it's real. Come on. Up, Sassy. Up, Sassy. Come on. It's just too good to be true, they say. Up, Sassy. Come on, little skinny one there. You need the feed. Oh, now they get it. Oh my God, it's real. Holy moly, they say. Now we gotta make sure they don't run through the wire. Happy cows. Happy cows, eh? Put your head down and eat. Put your head down and eat. Spoiled brats. Now this girl's coming back. She had twins. It was pretty hard on her all winter. Ah, there you go. Happy cows. Alright, so the dew's not even off and my brother's chopping, so my boots are wet. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's trying to get ahead of schedule. I have to run this wire here over to the power because we ain't getting power like that. So that ain't good. Second of all, the water doesn't fit together because I needed this little adapter. So once we have the adapter, then we can put these hoses together. What a mess. Just because this has to go in like that so that we can attach this female end to it, or male end, or what, I don't know. It's garden hose stuff, I don't care. Garden hose shenanigans. Okay, now this can go to there. My whole life is an adapter. My whole life is a garden hose adapter. Okay, now which end of this hose? Okay, we got this. This is just a special, super duper, worry-free. Voila! That's the valve and the switch all in the same. I don't know. It's just no, you know, not like a brass fitting. So. Now we gotta wait. Yeah, they're just dying of thirst. So my dad's gonna be running this tractor, hauling back and forth, and I'm gonna be packing, sitting and waiting, packing, unloading, pushing, making sure it's perfect, nice thin layer, nicely packed. So we got 8 tons of tractor, so that packs pretty good. As long as it's not too dry. When it gets dry, then we can't pack it as well. We can't get the oxygen out of it, and then it doesn't preserve as well. Mind you, we have to do all this with a cracked loader. Been meaning to do it, but gee, I don't know where the time's going. So, Devin's just chopping what I cut yesterday around 2, 3 o'clock. I couldn't do much cutting because I had to wait around for those cement blocks to come by. So he's just getting that end done first because that end done first. Anyways, if you don't know what I'm saying, just give me a minute. He wants to get that chopped first because it's more hay quality, kind of coarse, and it's going to dry faster than all the other legumes. So it's going to get that done. Don't want it to get too dry on us. We want like 65% moisture, 75 maybe. 65 is good. Nothing less, nothing more. Because like I said, we won't be able to pack it as well if it's too dry. It's a lot more moisture, but just what we want. We're a beef farm, damn it. We don't need nothing fancy, but we do need quality feed for our steers and our cows, especially in the winter. But what we're looking for is better protein. Our protein was 13% last year, which is crap. And then we had to end up buying our protein in soybean meal by the bag, which is pretty expensive. So let's hopefully get a better total average protein, because we're combining all our cuts into one and we get a big bunk, right? So we don't have individual bales anymore. With the bales, we had more of a scattered protein, but every time we start a new row, we have to recalibrate and rebuild our ration to be calculated properly. So this way it's one ration and we're good for 350 tons. Well, I'm an idiot. Let's just say that I'm an idiot. That cow that didn't accept her calf hadn't even calved. She just calved now. Well, that explains it. Son of a bitch. Now we really don't know who belongs to that calf. Maybe that calf was a twin. I don't know. God. Oh, that's confusing. Wow. It's probably the worst place for that calf to calve out too. Wow, that makes sense now. I'm fucking lost. That's what happens sometimes when you get there and she's already calved out and nobody claims it. You assume. So, wow. Guess we really do have a bottle calf. Oh my God. I had literally been milking that cow for a week, thinking that cow belonged to that calf. Oh, that's funny. That makes all sense now. She's a good cow. Fuck. Oh, I can't believe that. So I'm the hauler packer guy. This is the first load coming in. It's already dry. Oh God. Man, that goes quick. So, I don't know if we're gonna get a hauler or if I'm gonna have to do both, but it's gonna be a pretty hectic day if I gotta haul and pack. Either the hauling's gonna get shitty or the packing's gonna get shitty. Can't really do a good job doing both, but we're gonna have to try. Lack of staff. So we're on the next field. Full load. Nice stuff here. Cut this, wow, last night actually, around 6 o'clock. You would think it was high in moisture, but we'll see there. It doesn't seem to be too bad. Nothing's gumming up, so. Alright, I'm gonna lose this green trailer. It's too camouflaged. First load of the stuff we got out of the new field that we cut at 6 last night, and it's, I want to say 40%. Maybe not. Maybe around 50. Hard to say. It's not too wet though. All right, another load in. So if we had another person, I'd have somebody packing. If we had another person, I'd have someone going ahead of us and cutting more, because Mr. Chopper Man is really just flying through this stuff. And I'm pretty sure we can chop right behind the disc pine at this point. It's so goddamn dry. So, yep, let's get spreading again. Better late than ever, I guess. Wish we had a merger now. Hey? Hey? Wish I had a merger now.
Oh no.
Another load going in. We ordered some extra weight. We got 13 tons here. That should pack the bunk a little bit better. Tractor's just not doing it. You notice it go down right away as soon as you get on there. Devin's dump going up. Don't mind the crooked wall. Oh yeah, good moisture. There you go. Get rid of this fucking wire. Lunch break, and I had to turn these fan blades around. It's on a spring that you basically push in and turn like so, and depending on which way they're angled, it's either gonna blow all the air off the motor into the cab for heating, or for the summertime you blow it straight out the radiator. So it's a nice little feature John Deere had on these skidders in the 80s. So don't quite make them like that anymore. Nice manual. You get a little bit of grime on you, but this old girl does the trick. She's bulletproof, and she's a heavy SOB. Well, I'd love to say that I'm in a hurry, but I am not. We are very slow in chopping today. Doing an hour a load. Can you believe that? He said there wasn't very much. I think he was just doing the headlands now that we switched fields. But it's slow. Maybe it's gonna pick up once he gets into the thick stuff, but neighbors there picking up their square bales, silage. So, we got into a little bit of a predicament, a little bit of a sticky situation right over here. I made kind of a hole. I hadn't been filling it properly, and I fell into the hole, and I sunk down with the tractor right in this low spot here. I since leveled it out, but it was really, well, it still is pretty soft along the side here. And I got in with the tractor, and I just felt it going down more and more. Have to rub the tire on the wall a little bit. And even here's worse. I really can't pack in here. And got into the, sticky situation, started to panic. Oh shit. And then I was kind of like locked in and managed to squirm my way out. But yeah, I guess you could kind of get stuck in a way if you found yourself leaning in a hole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. What does that mean? Does that mean our wall's coming out? Oh shit. The wall's ready to fall over. No, I'm kidding. It's pretty strong. Pretty tough. So this is electric wire right here. keep hitting it. Gonna have to move that. But yeah, just waiting. See how much the skidder sinks in. Visitor at the silage bank. Hey. You gonna come work for us soon? Apprentice, soon to be. And you can pack it with your little pedal bike. Up and down, up and down. Yeah. So, it's hard to pack, getting pretty dry. Alright, it's 4:37. We're averaging 40 minutes a load, pretty damn slow. But, good quality feed. It's good quality feed, nothing's breaking. And we're just cruising along. So, we're supposed to get at this tomorrow, so we're already a day ahead. And, it won't be much longer. A couple more hours, but the problem was we didn't rake the field. We thought it was going to be enough, just in this windrows. But, turned out to be a little less than we thought, so we're just kind of running over ground. I suggested to go rake it, but for now it's not worth it, and we'll do that next time. We'll know for next time to rake it up. For now, I'm just going back and forth. Pretty good idea to use the manure forks. We should really fix them. There's supposed to be another spear at each end. We should really actually consider making a fork just for silage. Make it a little bit wider, and you can have the side spears too. Future project, that's for sure. But this bunk's holding up so far. Walls haven't collapsed. We're almost, well, yeah, we're above a full block. Almost above 2 blocks in the back here. Second last load. We got a low hanging wire we gotta cut off. Oh. Go, boy.